Negativity is a quick way to, and possibly also life-threatening if you live inconsistent. And that's one reason I went down, that's one reason I got out of my room and analyzed what was going on, and that's when I literally, so this is the situation. How can we fix this? How can I fix this? Alright, so there's some tension here, tension there, and then when I try to get one of these ideas and then shoot it out there, it's immediately deflected. My issue is literally forcing or demanding this brick wall listen to me. You know, it's not really that effective. Threat to be removed because in these videos where they literally show that I haven't been able to make enough, I'm still literally trying to figure out what is so much you can say because the person right in front of you continuously speaks and speaks and speaks, and it doesn't give you enough time to. I've been feeling extremely alert throughout my life, which is enjoy life, have fun. I seriously cannot get this out of my head. And don't get me started with, I mean, damn, give me a break. I mean, excessive. So now that all of the drama is not even over, to be honest, there's always going to be tension, first drawing and then tension. I hate conflict, I utterly hate conflict. Basically what happened today was, after me and my mother went to go get some groceries, I was eating up here, just enjoying myself, watching a movie and eating, right? I then heard downstairs, it wasn't even my mother was running her own business while my father kept hounding my mother about, you need to do this, you need to do that, and demanding all this stuff, and it was, I just don't like it. I don't like shouting, I don't like negative tones, right? Because negativity is a quick way to basically end up in the hospital, and possibly also life-threatening if you live in consistent stress, anxiety, and fear all your life every single day. Not supposed to. And that's one reason I went down. That's one reason I got out of my room and analyzed what was going on, and that's when I literally, that's literally when I, well, just observing until I caught his eye and I was upstairs and he ended up directing his bull crap towards me. Assuming crap about me, telling me what I should be doing and stuff, which I already know, and for him, what I do is never enough because he wants me to make my own money, make my own way, which I completely understand. And when I try to tell him that I understand this, or when I try to explain what's really going on in this situation, why this is happening, anything and everything that is happening, the choices that I make whenever I try to explain myself, which I'm trying my best how not to explain myself to someone that don't even listen. I am then overspoken. I'm shut down. And it feels like I have no right to speak, even though the way I carry myself is like this. I see this situation, any kind of situation, and then I push it back. I push the situation back, and I analyze the situation, and I go like this, alright? So this is the situation. How can we fix this? How can I fix this? Alright, so there's some tension here and tension there, and then when I try to get one of these ideas and then shoot it out there, it's immediately deflected. My issue is literally forcing or demanding that this brick wall listen to me. You know, it's not really that effective. And so I'm put in a position where I misunderstood, obviously, and I will not be listened to. I'm a liar, and whatever, so on and so forth. And something that he's even told me about working, his philosophy with working is completely different from mine, and I don't really care about his philosophy. The only reason that I care is because he is affecting me and my mother's mental health, verbal abuse, emotional manipulation, and that's what I was not, at that point, I was not going to tolerate it. I saw what was going on, and I wanted this to open and justice, save the day, right? Because I saw someone I saw a person, a motherly figure that I wanted to protect, and for that, I was then threatened to be removed because I was not gonna let some egomaniac control freak in this heated fight, I do have to admit that I kind of let loose, even when I said I was not, I'm done speaking and stuff, because I just don't have the energy for this kind of just chill out when there's division downstairs. And it's like literally every so often, every so often, it's just really big often. And I'm just, how do I say this properly? They also, I've seen these videos where they literally show that the way you speak can literally fits out of fear, anger, stress, anxiety, any negative emotions, and you speak those out. You are literally affecting yourself, the person you're talking to, and the environment. And that's why I don't like the negative tone of voice or yelling. Yelling creates fear and anger and anxiety and stress, all negative emotions. Yet this person literally does not know how to speak calmly. It's always in a anxiety, stress, fear, pissed off, whatever. It's always clenched up tension. And it's a very, very, very nasty feeling I get around him. And I don't like it. One reason why I've been trying to get out of here for years, and weirdly, I don't know why, weirdly though, I haven't been able to make enough money to get out. And I'm still trying to figure out why. I'm still literally trying to figure out what is causing me to be stuck. Excuse me. What is causing me to be stuck in such a unhealthy, toxic household? Because I'm actually working my ass off for years, and I don't know. Like, for instance, YouTube. Hold on a second. Alright, I'm back. I had to turn up my microphone volume. I realized it was kind of low. But anyway, what is the cause of me not actually making the income that I know I deserve for all the work that I've put in for years and literally nothing? And it's really started making me question, am I here for a purpose? And guess what? I started seeing everywhere. I literally started seeing everywhere that, I mean literally everywhere, that I was in the right place at the right time. The only issue is when someone is so in denial that they will think that you don't make sense or something. And I've noticed that there's also this, what do I call it, conversation, confused conversation or something where, interpretation, and I believe that's one of the factors of not understanding. But one thing I've noticed though with these conversations is that they always seem whenever I'm speaking to him, I can almost feel a rejection, denial kind of atmosphere with him, where whenever, and I'm not kidding, I literally put aside all anger and all this stuff, and I just focus emotion. I focus like literally my emotion, and I'm going after either a memory or whatever. And I basically what I'm doing here is I'm shedding light on what I'm remembering or what I'm noticing. And the intention is to literally help this person to understand what I'm saying, and hopefully I can shed some light and fix and do self-improvement. Basically, is what I'm trying to do. But that was the worst, because I would be like, all right, I understand. Hold on, just let me speak. No, just speaking. No, and I guarantee you, when this happened, it was almost like he was reaching. It was like when you put a 2025 game into a Windows 2000 PC. I was going like, alright, here, just hear me out. Hear me out. Let me tell you what I've noticed so far. No, rejection. And when I saw this, I guarantee you, I was like literally, poof. Oh, come on. Just hear me out. I should have literally said you would never mind after the third try. Because clearly this person is not wanting to listen to reason. And then he told me that I'm not listening to reason. And I basically what I'm saying is I can literally hear every single time he is trying to manipulate me and blame shift on me. And I can see this, but when you are able to see it, there's only so much you can say, because the person right in front of you continuously speaks, and it doesn't give you enough time to think and speak, because they're what I call blabbermouthing, just consistently on and 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 on, and it literally saturates my brain where it's like, shh, let me think, blah 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 blah. it's obvious why I want to keep my distance from this person. They're extremely controlling. Tell me how I need to be working. I need to make my own income. I need to have my own job, work, and do work. Saying that I don't work, then saying that I do work, but you're not making any money or whatever. And it's like, it's never good enough. Whatever I do, it's never good enough. And then there's my point of view. I am actually working, and the income stream, the money part, it seriously feels as if I already know what it is, to be honest. If you chase money, it will run away. But if you work and you focus on the work and nothing else, his philosophy is literally work until you drop. That's what he literally had told me today. Is literally work until you drop. And I said, what about a life? I was always told growing up that life is meant to be joyful, and you're supposed to enjoy life and what you do in it. But then today he literally showed me his true colors and basically told me that life was not supposed to be fun, that you're supposed to work and then drop in simple terms in a sum total. Basically, hard work until you die. So what about all this other stuff that I learned throughout my life, which is enjoy life, have fun, find what you're passionate about, and there you go. And the rest will follow. I seriously cannot get this out of my head. And don't get me started with the excessive compliments. I mean, damn. Like, damn, give me a break. I mean, excessive compliments. It's like, always call me out by my name. Excessive compliments. I've